Right now, you're thinking thoughts that feel entirely yours, but what if they're not? Most of us assume we author our own minds. We believe the voice inside our head is us, making our choices, creating our ideas. But what if that story is incomplete? Consider this: every thought you've ever had has a source. And that source might surprise you. You were born into a world that was already built. A language you didn't choose. A culture with rules you didn't write. A family with patterns spanning generations. And into that world, you inherited far more than just a name. You inherited a blueprint for how to think, what to feel, and how to respond to the world. Your parents had parents. Their parents had parents. And somewhere back there, someone experienced something, a wound, a fear, a survival strategy, that rippled forward through time. That ripple became a pattern. And that pattern became automatic. If your father was quick to anger when challenged, there's a decent chance you react the same way. Not because you chose to, but because you inherited that neural pathway. If your mother was anxious about money, you might carry that same knot in your stomach when bills arrive, even if you have enough. If your grandparents survived trauma, their fear-based thinking might be coded into how your nervous system reads the world. This isn't blame. It's biology. It's how organisms pass survival strategies to the next generation. But here's where it gets interesting: most of these inherited thoughts are running on autopilot. You're not consciously choosing them in each moment. They're firing automatically, shaped by a past you don't even remember. Think about how you react when someone criticizes you. That immediate sting, that defensive response, did you compose it? Or did it just happen? Most of us discover in that moment that we're not in control at all. We're just watching ourselves react. And that's the moment the question becomes urgent: if I didn't choose that thought or that reaction, then who did? Is it really you? Or is it your conditioning? Culture adds another layer. You were born into a specific culture with its own language, values, and invisible rules about what's normal, acceptable, and possible. Those rules became walls you couldn't see. They shaped what you thought was real, achievable, and who you were allowed to be. If you grew up in a culture that said girls don't lead, there's a thought in your mind that you own, but you didn't write it. It was installed. If you were raised to believe money is scarce and dangerous, you'll filter every opportunity through that fear, attracting the scarcity you inherited the belief about. These aren't your thoughts. They're your inheritance. They're the thoughts of your mother, your father, your ancestors, your culture, speaking through you. And you're so used to them that you call them yourself. But what happens when you ask the harder question: what if I'm not my thoughts at all? What if thoughts are something that pass through you, like clouds passing through the sky? You don't call yourself the clouds. You notice them, they move on, and the sky remains. What if your mind works the same way? Thoughts arise. You notice them. They dissolve. And there's a you underneath, watching it all. That distinction might sound subtle, but it changes everything. Because if you're not your thoughts, then you're not your conditioning. You're not entirely what you inherited. You become the space where those thoughts appear. And in that space, something new becomes possible: awareness. Awareness means you can notice a thought before it controls you. You can see a pattern before it plays out again. You can ask, is this thought mine? Is this belief mine? Or am I carrying it for someone else? And that question itself is the beginning of choice. Not all of your thoughts belong to you, but they don't have to keep running you either. Your childhood shaped you. Your parents influenced you. Your trauma marked you. Your culture built a cage around your thinking. But none of that is who you are. It's what happened to you. And there's a crucial difference. What happened to you is real. The patterns are real. The inherited fears are real. That's not denial, that's honesty. But between what happened and who you are, there's a space. And that space is where freedom lives. In that space, you can observe without judgment. You can notice a pattern without being consumed by it. You can feel an inherited fear arise without letting it make your decisions. This doesn't happen through willpower or positive thinking. It happens through seeing. Through noticing what's actually here. When you truly see a pattern, not intellectually, but directly, something shifts. The pattern loses its invisible power. It doesn't disappear instantly. But your relationship to it changes. You become the one who's watching, not the one who's caught. And from that position, choice becomes real. Not the illusion of choice where you're just acting out programming. But real choice, where you pause, you feel, you notice what's here, and then you respond. That's what lives in the space. That's what awareness makes possible. You inherited thoughts. Yes. You inherited patterns, beliefs, fears, and survival strategies that aren't actually yours. But inheritance isn't destiny. It's just where you started. The real question isn't, where did my thoughts come from? That's history. The real question is, what will I do with the awareness I have now? Because right now, you're the one reading these words. The one noticing. The one aware enough to question whether your thoughts are really yours. And that awareness, that ability to notice, to question, to separate yourself from your programming, that's not inherited. That's new. That's available right now. So the question isn't whether your thoughts are yours. Some are inherited. Some are yours. The question is, are you the one who gets to decide what happens next? And the answer to that question has always been yes. You just have to become aware enough to claim it.